Welcome, all you beautiful souls, to your weekly energy update. And this is for October 16th through October 23rd. Of course, these are timeless too. So whenever you come across these, if your intuition brought you here, I'd still watch the video because obviously it brought you here for a reason, right? But if you are watching this during that period, woohoo! October 18th, Mercury is officially out of its post shadow and direct and moving forward. So we should see some more fluidity in our communication and also in our electronics and different things like that. So we had a wonderful journey through that, but we're ready for it to be going forward for sure. Now, Pluto is still in its post shadow. So we have that death and rebirth and transformational energy still going on that we're reflecting on what we learned during the Pluto period. If you want to check out a video from a couple weeks ago that actually had to do with what we learned during the Pluto retrograde. And then Saturn is now going to be going out of its retrograde into its post shadow on October 23rd. So if you aren't familiar with those words, before a planet goes retrograde, where Earth, kind of moves where it appears, a planet is going in reverse, it goes into a pre-shadow period where it starts to slow and it starts to head towards moving backwards in degrees in comparison to Earth. And then it goes into its retrograde where it's really the strong energy of it. You start to feel it in the pre-shadow, but the retrograde is when the energy is the strongest, turning us inward with whatever planet it is to reflect on things. And then when it starts to slow the backward move and start headed back to where it's going to go direct, that's called the post-shadow period. And that's the period where we do the reflection on what we learned as we went through the retrograde for that planet. So Saturn, of course, is all about challenging our beliefs about life, and it kind of rattles our cage and, what's going on? What is this? Does this belief really fit in anymore for you? And that type of thing. So we've got both Pluto and Saturn, death and rebirth, and challenging our beliefs, all in post-shadow, all in this reflective period that starts up. So it's kind of like, questioning huge beliefs in our lives during this period. Our cage was rattled during the Pluto and Saturn retrogrades, and now we're reflecting on, okay, what was rattled and what are we going to do with that information? It's like, is the world ready for unorganized religion? Is it shaking it up? Are we ready to return where unconditional love is our core belief instead of all the rules and everything that we put around love? So a very beautiful reflection period. So for this video, we're going to be asking Creator and Spirit, what inner revelation did Saturn shake out of its retrograde? And then also Saturn is great because it not only is a taskmaster. If you do the work and question your beliefs and the old ways of doing things, there's also a reward that comes with it. So in addition to what inner revelation did it shake out, we're also going to ask what reward is coming. So we'll see what Spirit has to say. Of course, we are going to pull cards for each individual zodiac sign, and we're going to start into yours right now. All right, Virgos, this is your weekly energy update, and we're going to start off by pulling a card here from the Into the Lonely Woods deck. And any of the cards I use in a reading, I do list in the description box below, so that any of them get your attention and you want them for yourself, you know where you can pick those up. All right. So we're going to use this deck to really focus in on what inner revelation Saturn brought you during this retrograde. There we go. All right. So for all our Virgos, what would you like them to know, please? What came as a revelation during this retrograde? Okay, they do want this one right here. We've got do not hide your light. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And that is card number 40. We'll put that right up. Actually, we're putting these down here. I keep on putting them up here. So let's take a look and see what message comes in there. Okay. So what is the light that we hold within? the love we have, the fullness of our dreams, the urge for joy that we shackle till we give ourselves limits that make us feel blinded to the truth of all that we are. The light within you is longing to be freed. It will not vanish, be stolen, or shrivel if you take it from its hidden place. Bring it forth and let the light within you lead. Know that the sense of being the only person with this strange shining within will be replaced in time with the knowledge that your light helps us all escape our prisons, that your light illuminates the darkness of the lonesome path. The world needs your light. Beautiful. I really feel, and this came in just as I saw the card too, was that during this Saturn retrograde, it really shook up your beliefs about yourself and about how you limit yourself and you don't shine your true self really, really bright outwardly, because when you did that when you were younger, you got ostracized or made fun of, or people rejected you, or said, you're not supposed to be that way, blah, blah, blah. And out of fear of being rejected, fear of not fitting in, you suppressed your light. And it's been a journey of you slowly showing a little more of your light, a little more of your light, a little more of your light. And I really feel like this last retrograde really shook it up, where you are so wanting to express, your true self, who you are to the world. Now, we will get more information on this, of course. We're going to pull from the Oracle of the Unicorns. Unicorns, of course, they're shine their beautiful horns on their head brightly. They're like, I don't care if I'm not supposed to have a horn. Here you go. So we'll see what they bring in here for you as well. So for all our Virgos, what would you like them to know, please? Okay, actually, they do want that one right there. Let's see what this is here. Yep, action. Dun, dun, dun. Come running in, shining bright, right? Now is the perfect time to act. Take inspired actions towards your dreams. Move forward with confidence. Yeah. So shining your bright light with confidence, right? Showing forward and moving forward with that confidence, with that courage, showing who you are. And we'll see what else they say here. It says, you have prepared, trained, and done the inner work to be ready for this opportunity. The pieces are lined up. The timing is perfect. All that it requires is for you to take action. Have unwavering belief in yourself and take the next steps. You already have everything within you that you need to do this. You may feel some resistance or hesitation, but this is not the time for doubt or procrastination. You are ready. Listen to your courageous heart, not the fearful ego. Ignore any excuses about why you can't. Remember, you are powerful, capable, and the entire universe is on your side. Call on the unicorns to keep you moving forward and to remind you that on the other side of this action is the success that you desire. The unicorns are beside you, urging you forward, encouraging you to take action on your dreams without further delay. Yep, it's time to let your beautiful, bright light shine. You've been given this gift. You've been given this beautiful, beautiful, unconditional love that is in your heart. And it is now time for you to express that to the world, fully. No more hiding it. It's time to shine bright, because the world is in a place now that it needs everyone to shine their beautiful, beautiful, bright light. And now is the perfect time. So I love that. We are also going to pull cards from the Tarot of Dragons and then pull a fortune cookie for you as well. So let's take a look here. See what they would like you to add. I really felt like magician energy there of the tarot, which is about you have everything you need inside of you to make your dreams come true. You have the power. It's just taking that magic wand and focusing it and putting that intention and that energy forward. So I love it. So what else for our Virgos, please? What else would you like them to know? Okay, they do want to that one. What else? All right. No, they don't want that one. They just want to that one and that one. And then they want that one, and these two. And they wanted this extra one here. Kind of like this is an unknown. This is like a surprise for you, but we'll see what that is. And let's just put these down here, and we will start with this one down yonder. And you've got the Four of Swords. So wonderful, wonderful peace of mind. The swords are your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes, your expectations. And the Four of Swords comes in because you really are grasping the higher capital T truths that are rooted in unconditional love, which are allowing you to cut away your old expectations of life. You know, the supposed to be's, the should be's, the need to be's, the have to be's that we're all told that or keep us suppressed, keep us, you know, hiding our light and keeping it because we're afraid of losing the conditional love of the outside world if, you know, God forbid we shine a light and it's not what people want to see. But this is about you being at rest with your, you know, putting your expectations to rest. Your mind is at rest as you look at moving forward. Now is the time where your fears are being outweighed by that ugly feeling of not being and expressing yourself. And you have the Lover's card. And this is beautiful. Lover's card is about emotional choice. And it tells us that every moment is either of the unconditional love or the fear of losing conditional love. And that choice where you're investing that emotional power is up to you. And I feel like, you know, with all this light and this brightness coming in, is that you are ready to switch that energy instead of focusing on your fears, that you are ready to focus on that unconditional love and expressing that love to the world in your own specific, unique way. Love it. And then you have the Nine of Swords. Yeah. So these are the fears here that are making themselves known. See them, they're all in the shadow and the darkness. And the Nine of Swords represents like insomnia, nightmares, you know, but it's almost to the point of exhaustion, trying to live up to all those expectations of the past. And I love that the Four of Swords showed itself first to show that you are moving past those. You are using this powerful, look at this bright Ace of Swords here, to slice away and cut away all those thoughts and those beliefs that no longer serve you, that have been restricting you in the past, and you have just had enough of it. You're ready to just cut them away and move forward. And then you have the Six of Cups. So Six of Cups is like the nostalgia card. It's also about converting and transforming old memories and old emotional memories. And I do love that this one comes above the Lover's card, about the emotional choice card, because what it does is that when you realize that each moment is either of unconditional love or the fear of losing conditional love, then you realize that when you go back and look at a memory, that if it wasn't of unconditional love, then there was fear involved in it. And that whatever other people's actions were since they were not unconditionally loving, they were fearful actions. Actions spawned from fear. The little child inside of them felt unsafe. It felt out of control, and it went into animalistic mode, going out of its mind, because that's what humans do when they go into fight or flight and fear, is that they literally, the blood rushes from our brain to our arms and legs to help us fight or flee. And so we are out of our minds. We're not thinking clearly and emotionally, maturely, and lovingly. We're acting like an animal that's cornered trying to protect itself. So when you go back and look at these emotions, you realize that, oh, their actions were out of fear, my actions were out of fear, and we were both acting out of our minds. Or if there was more people involved, we were all acting out of our minds out of fear. So the actions were not personal toward me. It's like when you're swimming out to rescue someone who's drowning, and you get to them and they're panicking and they smack you upside your head with their arm, and you're like, wow, why are they trying to hit me? Why are they trying to hurt me? And then they grab onto you and pull you under the water with them. You're like, oh my God, why are they trying to murder me? And instead you rescue them and you get them to the shore and they calm down and they're like, hey, they didn't even realize it was you because they were in panic mode. So we don't take those actions personally because it wasn't them. They were out of their minds. So we start to look at them differently, the situation differently, and ourselves differently. And I feel like this is that transformation, and you realize the power that is held in each moment. And then you're not afraid to make this action and to take action. Yeah, and here I have the Sire of Wands, the King of Wands. This is you embracing your power. Wands are your drive, your ambition, your passion, your energy, your inspiration. Also represents your higher self because it's the highest spiritual energy that you can experience, being the highest in the suit. But I really feel this is you taking control of your power, your energy, where you're investing it, what you want to do, and you are moving forward. I mean, this is fire energy. So talk about, shining your light and moving forward. This is a very bright, energetic card as well. Also can represent entrepreneur. So if part of this stepping out is about you starting your own business or your own company, that type of thing, this is a card that definitely reinforces that as well. And then you have the Fool card. Yep, you are ready. Old cycles ending, new adventure beginning. So what a excellent card for this to be here, because it is. You're ready to leap off and you're ready to start this new adventure. Completely different than how you would have approached it before. Not limiting yourself, not feeling small, not hiding your light, but moving forward like this mighty, mighty fiery dragon instead. And then what was hidden here? Yep, you got the 10 of Cups. Beautiful. Emotional fulfillment, filling up and overflowing out to the world. So, not only do you get your emotional wishes fulfilled with the 9 of Cups, you're filling up and it's overflowing out to the world. And this really reinforces what we were talking about here. In fact, it has some of the same greens and blues that are in here. This is about, this wonderful, wonderful energy, your bright light that you're sharing with the world. And, it definitely said here that the world needs this bright light, right? Aurora borealis in the sky, people looking up at awe of like, oh, wow, it helps people look up. And definitely during this time, like it mentioned, your light brightens the lonely path of others and helps people so much. And I love that. And then your final card is going to be the Fortune Cookie card here. So let's take a look and see what the final messages for all you Virgos are from Creator and Spirit. So what is your final message for our Virgos, please? Actually, they went to this one right here. And you got travel. You are ready to move. Move it, move it, move it. Long distance communication will open up your life, exciting experience for singles, and career advancement for others. So it is this movement card. It is this action card, putting things into action. And that can mean, this is a general reading, of course, so it can mean that you're moving to a different location, that you're traveling, but there is movement that is happening in your life in so many ways. And I absolutely love this for you guys. Now, if you are looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these weekly energy updates, I also put out monthly readings for each individual zodiac sign and a few other types of videos throughout the month. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those and be updated immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button, and then also clicking the subscribe button will give you access to the notification bell. And when you go in there, there's an option for all. And if you click on that, then you'll be notified of any new videos that come out on my channel, as well as be notified when I go live to provide free readings on YouTube. I know. I started actually going live every single day on YouTube, providing readings, Sunday through Friday at 7 p.m. Mountain. Saturday, I do bump it back to 8 p.m. because I also go on Instagram Instagram at 5 p.m. Mountain to provide readings. And then on Friday, Saturday mornings, 11 a.m., Sunday, 10 a.m. So if you haven't stopped by to say hi and check it out, I'd love to see you. Also, doing all those things I mentioned also helps spread the Zen love, and it does help my channel grow in significant ways. Because when you like or share one of my videos, comment on one of my videos, and subscribe to my channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so excited. It does want to share the videos and messages of my channel with other people as well, automatically. So if you feel inspired to do any of that, please know I am very, very grateful. These also are general readings. If you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is listed in the description box of this video below. All right, all you Virgos, as you go throughout this week, please know that every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and Father of all things. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing week. We'll be talking soon. In the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.